Classroom management is a variety of skills and techniques that teachers use to keep students organized, orderly, focused, attentive, on task, and academically productive during the class. How do I manage my class? How do I get students to do their work? What can I do to build relationships with my students so that I can build community and manage my classroom that way? And then another one is, how do I get my students to work together? What I'm going to focus on today, modeling and practice, working together, and having a positive classroom. These three things are very powerful, and they will help you go a long way to help children learn English, because without classroom management, it's very hard for our kids to learn. And one of the most important things is clear directions. We need to make sure that students understand the directions of what they are expected to do. So I'll give you an example. You can use the puppet, like the mouse puppet that's going to be included in the new pre-primary program, or any puppet, because kids are very engaged with puppets, and they tend to listen to the puppets more than they do to the teacher sometimes. And so if you're answering their questions and asking for understanding, then you are going to have a more successful lesson. Working together is one way of not only managing the classroom, but also giving students the opportunity to practice their skills in English. And one of the things that I was talking about is inside, outside voices, and monitoring their volume. A lot of students, especially the advanced students, usually want to be done with their work first, and they're used to being the first ones. So when they're working together, they have a hard time waiting for the other students to be done. So what you want to do is award points for working as a team, and remind them that no one is done in the team until everyone is done. Another way of working together is to use flashcards to play games together. Build community, focus on positive things, and if they're focusing on positive things and engaged in the classroom, then you're going to lessen the times that kids are misbehaving. Building community is to have them share their work. Sharing their work is super important to students, and to us as teachers, sometimes we forget that students need a motivator to do the work. Another way, and I know a lot of teachers do this, is to ask, do like the feeling song, like how are you feeling? This way you're teaching them feeling vocabulary, and also they get a sense that you care how they're doing. Somebody said, I hope I remember the 4 positive, 1 negative. There's actually you can make an anchor chart with 5 fingers, and then remember to have that visually. For the students, that's another thing that you can teach your students, to do that with each other, to say 4 positives, and so they're not saying so many negative things with them.